Welcome in, y'all, to another new episode of Tech File. We ain't gonna hold y'all. Let's go ahead and get started.
Hit him hard, let's go. Red T-E-C-K, running back like where's my replay? Got it all in the mix, no DJs. Said it's hard in the game like he did miscellaneous. With the real talk for the entertainment. The podcast stand the game up and they get slapped back down like a WrestleMania. Tell them that they better get their nose ready at a home city. You know, get it block even on the low setting. And you know what you say, so we never gotta get tight than everybody else. Then she get ready. Ain't nobody else doing this like I. Better keep them cameras and microphones hot, cause this one's a vibe. Gotta run this switch, so I'ma try. Going live with the pie. Do it like it's no tomorrow. Came to my ear later. Shout out to my point guard. We about to hit them hard. Got them throwing in the tap. Tell the red blow the whistle. This is technical file.
Welcome to episode 430 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. What up, though?
I'm the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy, K. Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
Come to me next week. I'll have my ass on.
What do
That's
you mean?
Russ. That's Russ.
For better known as.
Boy. Yeah.
I forgot
You
what I
missed it.
said.
Ooh, yeah.
Right.
I don't like that no more.
Oh, he a new nigga.
He's somebody new.
Oh, here we go. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy.
The full gang is back together again, and we would all encourage you to make sure you follow us on our various social media platforms at Technical File, TECKNICALFOUL on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. The full thing, like a pimp named Slickback. The full thing.
Gotta say the whole thing.
On YouTube, make sure that you subscribe, that you like up the videos, that you comment, hit the little notification bell so you know when we go live every Tuesday evening so you can come be part of the show alongside with us. And on the docket for this week, got some NBA topics, of course, to discuss. We got a couple of NFL free agency things, and we continue building out our WrestleMania dream card. Now, if you are a Tech File fan and you listen to this show weekly, or you listen to me on other podcasts, you might say, hey, Camille, you sound a little different. I do. I am struggling in the moment. So forgive my voice for whatever happens to it over the course of the next hour. But right now, we're going to start with the NBA. Let's start with the topic that we discussed last week when this promotion was announced. We had some thoughts, some opinions, and then the NBA stepped in.
Yeah, so the NBA decided after a lot of talk and a lot of complaints and feedback from people around the league and also shareholders and stakeholders and the fans and the janitors and the whole nine, according to them, they have decided to cancel the Magic City Night in Atlanta. Based off of what was said, this is from the NBA, from per ESPN from the NBA. While we are very disappointed in the NBA's decision to cancel our Magic City Night promotion, we fully respect its decision, said the Hawks on Monday. As a franchise, we remain committed to celebrating the best of Atlanta with authenticity in ways that continue to unite and bring us all together. Killer Mike also had a few words for some folks. I don't know if y'all seen that, but he was advocating for Magic City because he said Magic City did a lot for his community and that community down there, offering people who want to entertain but also want to, do something else in their lifestyle, a way to do what they want to do and love if they love to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, we don't fuck with Luke Cornett. You don't fuck with Al Horford. He didn't fuck with somebody else too. I'm like, all right. But yeah, I mean, I can see both sides. Like I was saying last week, I can see both sides of it. I can understand why the NBA would say, okay. And I can understand why people would be like, fuck what you talking about. Like, truly.
I think we had a conversation last week about the Luke Cornett letter of it all. And I was saying, I don't think you have to, if the women thing is what he's concerned about, then be concerned about all the women things, right? Don't need to be concerned about gambling. That's not something that you think is detrimental, that's your own personal call. But for the NBA to be the one that steps in and says, hey, we're not going to do this because we don't think it's right. When the NBA, the one that's in bed with the gambling partners, the one that allows people who have beat women, the one who does all the things, like when they are the ones who say this cannot happen, that's when I'm like, okay, now we're on the slippery slope, because when does the morality, like where does this line begin and end at?
Yeah.
Also, an NBA that is suspiciously silent on the current administration after being very vocal 5-6 years ago. So it's like something's changing, and take away from that what you want. But yeah, I think it's in the day, it's probably came down to bottom line. Like, I don't think it's morality. I don't think it's taking a stand. I think it's people that pay us money. We're not happy that this is happening, so we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Which, if that's the case, you say that.
Ken, did you have any thoughts on the whole Magic City promotion, since you weren't able to get those thoughts off last week?
Yeah, I mean, especially to the Atlanta culture or Atlanta, like Magic City is like a institution or like a community staple for like Atlanta. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I
kind of wish people would stop making, because it makes it sound like black culture is Atlanta strip club culture. Which is
no, I'm saying like strip club culture.
I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying, like, I hear people saying that. It's like, it's not like it's like the King Center or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that. It's just like it's a part of what makes Atlanta, but it's not like, oh, you're denying us our culture as a city. It's just I don't know. I don't think we have to put extra stuff on it, but I also think that Atlanta should have the ability to appeal to their own fan base in a way that they want to be catered to, I guess.
But then it's like, it wasn't like, okay, of course you think Magic City, you think, okay, strip club, whatever. But like, it wasn't going to be that. Like, it's different if they like, yeah, we could have titties and all this, like, it's different if they was like, yeah, we're going to have actual like performers do the halftime show. Like, like dancers or whatever. Like, I feel like then that's where you have like a true issue with it. But, outside of that, it's just like this is like something harmless. Like, it doesn't really, like how like Al Horford and oh boy, it seemed like they was just like jumping out the window or finding a reason to be mad at something, and they just blew it up. And I don't feel like it's really that serious to be that upset about it. I don't feel like.
Two things. One, you saying titties made me think of the sound effect you used to have. But two, somebody pointed out after our conversation about it last week, they were saying that that's not feminism, that's conservatism. And it's like, it's not coming from a place of let's celebrate women, it's coming from a place of let's control women. So that is like was one of my bigger problems with it.
Okay,
I feel you on that one. Disappointed. I was, like I said initially, I was surprised that it was even a partnership that was going to be a thing. So I never thought I would see a strip club.
You still won't
partner. Yeah, I still won't. But yeah, no more Magic City Monday. Ticket sales, the prices have plummeted for that game.
I bet.
No more hoodies available.
You losing out on money.
Magic City Monday. But
T.I. that merch was still good.
T.I. is still performing at halftime on Monday, so you still have that.
He got a lot going on.
Well, not too much for Magic City Monday.
Oh no, he needs his marketing and promoting. He got a lot going on.
I think he all right. Ken, you ain't been here in a while. No. What NBA topic do you want to get off your chest this week?
Mine is of course Laker related, but what is the over and under on JJ getting fired by the end of the season? It just seems like more and more throughout the year, it just seems like he's kind of losing control of the team, of the locker room. And then Luka is one of the main culprits. Like, Luka really do not F with him. And like now it's more visible. Like, Luka stopped. Like, at first he was kind of like hiding it a little bit, but now he just like man, get the fuck out of here. Like, he do not fuck with JJ. So it's like what we finally have our star. LeBron's gonna be gone. Like, we have life without without the king or whatever. And Luka is our star. So I feel like you do whatever you got to do to make the star happy. So if Luka be like, yo, I don't fuck with him, so let's get him up out of here. Or do you think they're gonna give? Is JJ gonna have a longer leash? And I'll tell you my reasons why. Because we gave Ham short leashes, we gave everybody else a short ass leash, and we about that time where we get rid of other motherfuckers when stuff don't happen, and we've done it before. So it's like, and especially since he's losing the locker room, and of course Luka's our star, like I said before. Is it gonna be rough for him at the end of the season?
I would say I've seen. I saw the video of like Luke. They were going back and forth, and Luka was about to like get up, and then Vanderbilt got in the way. But from that, they were saying like that's just JJ and Luka's relationship. Like they were teammates in Dallas. Mm-hmm. They have this relationship going back to that, and like they can go at each other and it'd be fine. Mm-hmm. So like I don't watch Lakers games, so I can't speak to it. I just know that was the report after that like went viral. So
yeah,
I think this year is kind of like a weird year. It's like a transition year that they're not calling a transition year, but I think LeBron will be somewhere else next year. And I think then they'll finally have a team that can be like centered around Luka, Austin Reeves probably, and then just build it out from there. But like I don't think they're necessarily going to pin things on JJ this year. But to your point, like they are notoriously short-sighted with coaching hires, but also new ownership coming in. So like that just throws a wrench in everything. So I honestly I don't know because there's no precedent really for where they are this season.
I'll piggyback off of what you said with the reporting after the bench incident, and because JJ himself said that's just what we do. Like that's me and Luke. But I'm more adverse to the just give the star what they want. Having franchises that have had superstars that just kind of bent to them and gave them what they want when they want to, especially if it's a coaching decision.
Are you saying that from personal experience?
Especially if it's a coaching decision. But so with that, because I'm thinking about it, and when you said that this is around the time that y'all usually get rid of folks, and you talked about the short-sightedness of the coaching hires, because yes, y'all always getting rid of coaches. That's why I don't think that just because Luka ain't feeling him, he should get gone, because that can just be him and him. Yeah, that's your star, but what about everybody else around him? What is he doing and impacting the rest of the team and things like that? Is he actually, how does the rest of the team look outside of him and Luka getting into it? Do they look like they're a functioning team? Do they look like they can win games? Do they look like they can actually make noise in the playoffs? If he's showing the rest of the team is cool and him and his star got something to work out, and that's just how their relationship is, that I don't think that it should just bend to the will of, oh, Luka want him gone, so we should go ahead and find another coach.
Y'all haven't kept the coach longer than 3 years since Phil Jackson was y'all coach.
Like they just be moving them, and if he feel it on a whim just because he ain't feeling it, y'all get rid of him. No, bro.
Remember my man's won a championship and they got rid of him
the next year.
and like that's been the trend. Like with Laker fans, well, yeah, Laker brass, but like the fans, even like first year head coach, we love him. He great. He taking us places. Second year, a little bit of a dip, and it's get rid of him. He out of here. He sucks. It's like y'all have zero loyalty, which I mean, I guess makes sense given how
they don't get you tired of getting loyal to nobody. I don't have anything great with JJ. It's just like if he stay or if he go, like I'm cool regardless. But
I'm saying Darvin Ham took y'all to a Western Conference Finals.
That's what I'm saying.
By midpoint of the next season, fire.
That's just what they've been doing. You already know how I felt about that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you name the 8 coaches since Phil Jackson?
Just a canned question or all?
A canned question.
Fuck. Luke Walton.
Luke Walton's 1.
Brett. Scott.
Byron Scott is 2.
J-Kid. Wait, no. Fucking A.
FV.
Steve Nash. No.
FV.
He played for y'all.
He did.
Damn. Why am I? Okay.
You want to tag in your brothers over here?
Oh yeah, tag
Vogel.
I was he was next. Ham.
Low hanging fruit. Yep.
JJ.
Yep. That's 5.
Damn.
Y'all are missing.
It's a
3.
obvious one I can't remember.
Since Phil Jackson.
Since Phil Jackson.
I feel like y'all not gonna get it. So Mike Brown.
Yep.
Rudy Tomjanovich.
Yep. He was in the middle of the Jackson.
Okay. I was about to say I forgot about Rudy.
I forgot. I definitely
since Phil came back.
Phil was there from 2000 to 11, but he was gone in the middle 4 year when Rudy T stepped in. So
okay, I forgot. I definitely forgot.
D'Antoni.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
D'Antoni was a bad.
Oh wait, no, there's one more.
Because I did Rudy, but he was in between.
Yeah.
The Phil Jackson eras.
Because when I saw this name, I said, who? Bernie Bickerstaff.
Bickerstaff.
I forgot about Bernie.
He was only there for like 5 games.
I forgot about Bickerstaff.
Bickerstaff was around for a while.
That's
boy.
JB daddy.
No, he only was coaching on the Lakers for 5 games.
Yeah, he's like
relief.
a journeyman coach.
Yeah.
He was an interim.
You had Mike Brown, you had Bickerstaff, you had Mike D'Antoni, you had Byron Scott, Luke Walton, Frank Vogel, Darvin Ham, and then JJ Reddick.
Craziness.
Was there anybody else in between the Hill eras besides Rudy T? There's somebody else. Right?
Frank Hamblin.
Shit.
He was also.
I think that's the same season from Rudy T.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they split that.
Frank Hamblin was like a long time Phil
Jackson
guy. Okay.
Assistant. Was Kurt Rambis in there at some point?
Not during that frame.
Okay.
Kurt
Rambis was 99. He was the coach right before Phil Jackson.
Yeah. Okay.
There you have it.
And then one more thing too, quick. Ayton is one of the most irritating
I told you that
players to watch.
I told you
because I'll be like, fam, it's simple. My nigga, sometimes like he'll do. Let's say like he'll have a stretch where he'd be like, okay, let's get it. Like he playing well. Then it's like next quarter or next play he forget how to play, or like the simple shit. Like just grab the ball, turn around, score. That nigga, oh shit. like what? Like it is so irritating though. For him to be that fucking big, fam.
I told you. When y'all signed him, I said I don't like players with low motors. Guys who ain't motivated to go out there and do the job.
I do not care, fam.
The most, and I don't know who quote it is, but like the one that sticks with me with players like Ayton is that greatness is boring. Like greatness is consistency every day. You got to love the process. You got to be able to, regardless of like what's going on around you, you still get your work in, you still get your shots up, you still do everything the same way, exactly the same every single day to get better. And like he's somebody where it's like, depending on the day, I might feel like doing this. Depending on the day, I might feel like doing that. Yeah. And he also thinks that he's more than he is.
He definitely talked like he.
That man said, "I ain't no Clint Capella."
It's like, what?
Clint Capella would be an improvement on the career that he's had,
for sure.
Just take his defense.
I was just like, give us that shit. What the fuck?
That's how they want.
To that point, an interesting name for y'all this summer. If he opts out of his contract with the Milwaukee Bucks, he does have a player option. Jericho Sims.
Okay.
He's actually like the perfect big for Luka because he's just gonna roll and he's gonna catch him.
That's all we need. Say offensively. Like I think defensively he's not enough of a rim protector.
No, he's more of a switchable. He's a smaller.
He's a lively
big.
type.
He's about 6'9", 6'10". He's a smaller big. So, but he's gonna roll hard and he's gonna catch some lobs.
See,
that's what I was thinking about though.
That's hands off the merchandise.
But speaking
how
of
old
that,
is he?
27.
Oh,
27.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But speaking of that, Eric, I know you wanted to kind of have a vent session about these two teams that I mentioned Jericho Sims on the Bucks. We talking about the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, like the Bucks are fading fast. Like I think they're finally throwing in the towel. Like I don't know if Giannis got the memo, but like they've been strategically resting people the last couple games. Seems like the Lakers from your last point are kind of heading in the same direction. So like I wanted to have like a little commiseration.
At least Lakers at least they 10 games over 5?
Yeah, they are. But like I think they seem to be under the or at least Laker fans seem to be under pressure that it's the lost season. Like I don't think
I don't know who said that.
You talk about firing your coach. How is it not a loss?
I didn't say fire. I said what's the likelihood of him getting fired at the end of the year?
What is the likelihood of him getting fired?
Who knows with this Lakers team?
In your estimation,
in my opinion, no, I say he's stick around because he's really not. He may be tough nosed. He may be hard. His personality may rub people the wrong way, but like he knows basketball. Like he's very smart. So yeah, and who else out there?
That's the
thing. So it's like
that ain't stopped y'all before.
We get rid of JJ, then who we gonna figure out? That would make perfect sense.
Legacy hire.
That would make perfect sense though, but that would be horrible. On the way out.
Well then fine. Like the three of us. Like and we kinda talked about it last week because like Camille, you said you were watching for like specific growth from some of the younger players on the roster. But it's like I need a silver lining because like watching these games, like I have nothing to really I'm struggling to find reasons to watch the games beyond just habit at this point. So give me some silver linings. What's some stuff I can watch for as the Bucks kind of play out the string here.
Listen, man, if you ain't down to be sick and just watch this this trash that's on the on display,
Jesus,
I ain't got too much else for you.
Okay, real quick question. Do it feel like the old days?
No.
Is it that trash? Okay.
No, because the difference with this one is that you still have the whole Giannis equation.
Okay.
Which,
I was like, I hope it ain't that bad.
How do I say this? That kind of changes the calculus of how they play out the rest of the season, because the consternation around possibly going the tanking route is that you disconnect Giannis from the team even more, and then come summertime, he's more likely to one out.
Yeah.
So there's that. But jokes aside about them just being trash, which, I mean, this is a bad basketball team.
A joke.
The silver linings, I would say, is just in, like, which of these young guys do you think are most likely, most useful going forward?
Okay.
AJ Green has been on a big slump over the last, honestly, since he came back from injury, which has been a couple of months now at this point. Ryan Rollins has shown he's not a lead guard in the sense of he's someone you put the ball in his hand, and that's more of Kevin's bag. One thing about Kevin Porter Jr., the handle's a lot more tight than what Ryan Rollins can give you. But I don't think that makes Ryan Rollins like a useless player. It's just he's an off-ball guard. And we've learned that now throughout the course of the season.
He's a very poor man's Drew Holiday in that regard, where he's not like Drew can run point, but like you aren't just putting in his hand to like create for other people.
Yes. Even though I think Drew turns the ball over far less than Rollins has for the.
That's why I said poor man's.
Yeah. You got Ousmane Dieng now. Of like, what could he be?
I like Dieng.
What can we do?
He needs to put on some strength.
Yeah, he does. But he's 22, so he got some time.
Also, you missed it, but he got dropped in this game.
By who?
Jalen Green.
Ooh, Lord.
Pointed at him and hit a shot.
Ooh, Lord. I mean, that's really what you're watching for. You're watching too in the more morbid sense of it. Of, are these the last games we're gonna watch of Giannis in a Buck uniform? And if that is the case, then just soak that up along the way, because this might be the end of the journey. So I think those are the things. Yeah, truly, honestly, a decade of playoff contention and being in the conversation. It was lovely. It was lovely. So
I mean, like thinking about like you know, I was never like a huge Bucks fan, but like just how bad they were like for so many years. And then for them to be good for like a decade straight
and actually
get a ring like out of it. Like we never really, like if you would have said this like years ago, we never thought we'd ever see Milwaukee get a championship in our lifetime.
Yeah.
So like that's dope to see. So, and you got a generational talent in Giannis. So.
Yeah, so those are the things like you watch Giannis because this could be the end of the road. You watch the young dudes to see if anyone pops or has any flashes in their game that you're interested in. And you also morbidly watch to see what is Doc going to do next.
Doc.
Yeah. He be doing shit.
I think that's about it. I'm ready for them to just put us all out of our misery and just let's wrap up these last 18 games here. Let's wrap this up. But just the hope is that they come out and at least play with some pride. I don't people the tank stuff, but I'm always just like these dudes out here are wearing my city on their chest. I want to be able to not be embarrassed when I turn the TV on and they got Milwaukee on their chest.
And that's been the biggest thing for me is like just not playing with pride, like not playing hard, not playing with pride, just kind of going through the motions. Like I don't win or lose, whatever. But like if I'm investing 3 hours to sit and watch you play basketball, the least you could do is try to do things well and not just I'm gonna get my numbers or I'm getting up cardio, whatever you're trying to do. Can we at least like be working towards getting better as a basketball team?
Yeah, you're on that, and you're also, I think, watching the opponents and seeing what they're running, how they're playing. Because one thing I actually wanted to talk about, and not this week, because I think it's going to need some more prep and just thought behind it, of how the league is changing. What exactly is modern basketball now, and what makes this era of basketball so different than what we saw 10, 15 years ago? Because I do think the game is different. It's a lot of pace and space. We know that. But the emphasis on offensive rebounding for so many teams now, the fact that it's not like, hey, you a point guard, so you got to guard point guards. Like, it's not that simple on defense no more. Teams are consistently trying to find the weakest matchups, trying to switch. And honestly, at this point, it don't matter if you can guard your position. You got to be able to at least stay in front and fight for everybody. And that's, again, brings back to like the small guard conversation I think I've had on here before, where it's like, are small guards becoming extinct in a sense in the NBA because it is just harder for a 6'1" guard when they do get switched because teams are going to hunt it out. But now the conversation for today, I'm going to just put that bird in y'all brain to think about, because I've been really thinking about what do the Milwaukee Bucks look like if they're playing modern basketball, which has made me start to think about how the game is changing and where it might continue to go. So I do want to throw that out there.
For sure.
Y'all hit pretty much all the nails on the head, as morbid as you were. Because I'm typically the glass half full. Like, I try to find the best in most, a lot of things, and the most I can say is who's sticking around or not, because everything else is in such limbo. We don't know about the coaching. We don't know about our superstar. We don't know about the roster. We don't know about, hell, we don't even know about the draft pick or the front office.
If they're going to keep it. Or
right. We have a new owner now. Who's to say he won't be like, you know what, Giannis gone, everybody gone now. Like, we just going to start the fuck over with a whole bunch of shit. Who's to say that doesn't happen? So there's so much uncertainty now in Milwaukee that it's kind of hard to try to focus on what could be, because there's nothing there for us to really, like, when we were bad, we had the Parkers, we had the Dons, we had the, like, Henson. Like, it was just fun having a young prospect to root for, see them grow, and then we get another one. Oh, man, we got a couple cats. Oh, now we got Giannis, and we got Henson, and we got Barry, and we got, it felt good seeing us kind of
say Chris Middleton's name.
I said them two. Anyways, we had a dearth of young players who we were starting to get, and we were acquiring, and we were watching, and we were growing, and we was like, okay, this is dope. This team is like, okay, we picked up these players, but it wasn't like all of our first round picks and second round picks, damn near the last couple seasons are gone. Most of them. So it's like everybody else is either G League, two-way, free agent, or random trade.
His wife is beautiful.
I sure play with that.
Shout out to Torian Prince.
Okay, shout out, bro.
Yeah. But so for this team, it's like we don't have nothing to really truly latch on to now for us to be like, okay, at least we have this here.
Yeah.
It's just too much of, I don't know what we have.
I think if you are looking for those young dudes, I do think it's Rollins. I do think it's Kevin Porter Jr. to an extent. I do think that is Jang, it's Green.
Green is sneakily not that young either.
Right. So it's that. And we've talked about the Bucks draft being poor. The Bucks have done a lot of good work in finding prospects, either on the two ways to kind of bring them on, develop them, or guys who didn't get opportunity elsewhere and they come to Milwaukee and get a chance to be in a bigger role, i.e. what everybody's hoping happens with Uzma and Jang in this situation. And I've been saying for a while, the Bucks need to find their next Pat Connaughton. And people kind of laughed at that initially, but like, if y'all don't remember how good Pat Connaughton was during that championship run and how vital he was to this team, forget about Pat Connaughton when he got old and things weren't going as well. But like, he was a crucial part of this team. Even Bobby Portis fits into that bucket too, where it was a guy who had to come to a new situation, get coached up a different way, and then be productive in their role.
Like, the thing to the Pat point, it's like they don't even bring in guys like Pat anymore, where it's like his biggest skill yes, he was athletic. They unlocked his shooting a little bit, but his biggest skill was his hustle. Just like, he made winning basketball plays.
He was smart.
And like, he's bringing the same thing to Charlotte this year. Like, he don't play that much, but like his presence alone, like they talk about when he made the team initially, they're like, we traded for him, like, but with the plan to cut him. But like, he fought and made this team because of just like wanting it. You know what I mean? And like, they go so much for like talent stuff now, and it's like, it's talented players that aren't team players, aren't winning players, don't do the little things that you have. I'm not gonna call them lazy because I don't know their work ethic stuff, but like, I'll say like the stuff that they do isn't like, I'll sacrifice for the team, is how can I get my shit off? And like that, you can have like maybe one or two of those guys, but like they have a whole roster full of them at this point, it feels like.
And that's the thing too, when I was like, watch other teams. I think I can't wait to go back and really rewatch tonight's game against the Suns, Because if you would have, before the season started, I had very low expectations for what the Phoenix Suns were going to be. But I completely overlooked just how having a new young coach come in the building that put an emphasis on a culture of effort and how far that can actually go. Because it's a team that has bought in
effort and accountability.
Yeah, what the coach has said we're going to try to do. They said we're going to shoot some threes, we're going to offensive rebound, we're going to play some defense. That's what we're here to do. So do it. And everybody said, all right. And they bought into it. So I think that's that. And it makes me think, all like the Doc Rivers stuff too. Dang, wouldn't it be nice to have a Charles Lee in Milwaukee right now?
Man.
You know what I mean? So
during the hiring process. But like one last point is like I saw there's been conversation about like Derek White recently, and like somebody threw out like Derek White might be like a top whatever player in the league, and then people were kind of like poo-pooing it, and then they brought it to Joe Mazzulla, and he's like, if y'all saw the analytics that we like the in-house analytics that we have, like you wouldn't be scoffing at that. Like the way that he contributes to winning doesn't necessarily show up in the box score, but like it's reflected in like all the numbers that we have. So it's like winning basketball players may not look that way. It may not appear to you from the outside. Like if you're just looking at like he ain't got a bag.
Josh Hart.
Yeah, like that mold of player where it's like the sum of his parts doesn't equal like his actual impact on the court. And like we have so few of those guys around in Milwaukee, which I kind of miss.
Yeah.
We used to.
Yeah, it's fun watching teams play defense. Like when I watched, which goes into my point, last night's game of the Thunder versus the Nuggets, one of the best games I've seen this entire season. I've watched a lot of basketball games this season. Just a duel between two basketball teams that are very, very good at this sport. Two teams that don't like each other.
Well coached.
Two teams that are well coached. Like it was just a beautiful display of basketball. And during that game, SGA tied a Wilt Chamberlain record, 126 straight games of scoring at least 20 points.
That's what's up.
That's tied for number one. So he can break that record and have it single-handedly when the Thunder hit the floor again on Thursday. Just impressive.
Yeah.
The hater in me want to be like, hey, don't let him score. We triple teamed him the whole game.
I'm pretty sure other teams have had that mindset.
We ain't doing this.
And that's the thing with SGA. I don't know how many times the Thunder and the Lakers have played so far this season, but like watching him and then watching the Nuggets be like, all right, we're about to double this man every single time from here on out. Mm-hmm. And he's not turning the ball over. He ain't getting flustered. He is making the right decision. Play after play after play.
He's silky.
It's boy Ben Cole.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So I just wanted to ask y'all: is SGA the best player in the league right now?
Ooh, it's hard to argue against it. Honestly,
that's where I'm at. Where I'm like, if you say it, I can't say he's not.
Yeah, I can't be mad at it.
You can have the conversation still with the Jokic's and the Giannis's and the Lukas and stuff like that.
I don't think Giannis in the conversation right now with injuries.
But he's gonna be up there. Like you can have him in that conversation with those guys.
You gotta prove it.
He's there.
I think this season, if someone was like Giannis is the best player in the world, I'm like,
No, and like this. Not to go back to what we were
talking about. I wasn't trying
to
go
there. I've had an issue with this team this year, and I'm like, I don't think he's on Jokic's level because like he hasn't shown the ability this year to make his teammates better. And like maybe that's just how bad his teammates are, but like I don't feel like a lot of the Bucks roster composition over the last couple of years has been like optimizing Giannis, and he acts that way where it's like, okay, Dame, you're here to space the floor for me and make things easier. But it's not like, how can I, get Dame off? It's what can Dame do for me to get to the basket? And then if I get stopped, then I can spray it out and he's another shooter in that kind of way. So it's like, I do think that there's that deficit to it. Like, yes, if you get the perfect roster competition around them, like Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton's your 2-3 and like give them shooters everywhere else, it's like, yeah, that works. But like, I don't think that he's single-handedly lifting the floor of
everybody
the lineup they have him out there with right now.
Even the year when the Nuggets didn't have that most optimized roster, when they were leaning on the young dudes and that wasn't working out, Jokic was still carrying. Like he was still carrying. And I think for Giannis too, the defense ain't necessarily what it was for Giannis a few years ago, which was a big argument of why people were putting him over Joker in that situation. So I want to be very clear and say, like, I'm not saying Giannis is trash or nothing like that. To say you might just be the fourth best player, not the second, like that's the minuscule amount that we're talking about.
We're talking about this tier, like you're always gonna be splitting hairs.
Yeah. But like I don't think there's an argument for Giannis over SGA or Jokic this season.
I will say I think I might still have Jokic like a hair above, just because I think SGA is further in like the Giannis than the Jokic direction. Like I think SGA has a perfect roster around him that allows him to do the things that he does and not have to really worry. Like he's typically like the fourth or fifth best defender in his lineup because he doesn't have to be.
So he can defend like a mug.
Like he can, but he just that's not his role on his team. And like they really have a lack of playmaking like other than him, so like he gets to be like the heliocentric kind of like I'm the creator for everything. So like what am I trying to say? Like I think he leans a little bit more into like this team allows me to get my shit off than I'm what makes the engine go, if that makes sense.
Okay.
My pushback to that would be the amount of injuries the Thunder have had this season where they haven't had their most optimized lineups throughout the year, and SGA has still been that consistent force for them. To your point, I mean, the ball gonna be in his hands, but like that's a lot of pressure on you to continuously make the right decisions, and the Thunder have still found a way to roll, even with J-Dub missing so much of the season. Caruso out, one of your best defenders. AJ Mitchell just came back after missing 2 months and looked.
Hardenstein missed a lot.
So like, I hear your point, but I think it is SGA right now, and I think I would go SGA then Jokic, and then that third spot's where it kind of gets interesting because I do see people like, hey, is it Wemby already?
I have Wemby over Luka.
Ooh, do you have Wemby over Luka?
No, I still have Luka.
I just like
I watch the guy every night.
Let me ask y'all like this: who are y'all? This top 5 players in the league right now, in your opinion?
I just want to finish my thought. I just don't enjoy watching Luka because of like one, the lack of desire on defense, but then also like all the whining, like just the bitching consistently.
That's been from jump.
I know, but it feels like it's gotten worse, and like maybe it's because of like all the personal life stuff.
Oh my goodness! Have y'all been watching?
Yeah.
I think they might need to shut this man down.
Yeah, he
was
just hobbling a little bit.
Let's just sit Giannis at this point. Look,
how did he end up on the ground the first time?
He went for a dunk and kind of got hung.
He hung himself too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he needs to sit down. But okay, Tim, who's your top 5 in the league right now?
This is off the dome. Wemby, Luka, Jokic. Give me.
Wait, you said Wemby first?
Yeah.
Is this in order?
It's in order.
No,
just okay. Yeah.
Get off the top.
Okay. So Wemby, Luka, Jokic.
Yep, agreed.
I put Giannis up there still.
You have Shea.
SGA
and Shea.
So that's your 5. I think. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah, I agree.
But he ain't got Luka in there.
I do.
Yes, he got Luka in there. Yeah.
You said wait. Say it one more time then.
SGA, Luka, Wemby, Jokic, Giannis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same 5 for you?
Yeah, same 5.
Same 5 for you?
I don't think so. Let me see.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I'll put somebody else in there.
You gonna put Ant up there?
Shea.
I wanted
was the one I'm thinking about. Jokic, Shea,
and a dog.
Ant was my number
Vic.
6.
It's harder than I thought it was going to be.
I don't think I have Giannis top 5.
Really?
Not this year. I mean, it's the same reason why, like, after Embiid got hurt, I'm like, I got to see him out there consistently playing, because even when he's been playing, like, he hasn't. Sorry, I'm watching. Oh, yeah, no, he ain't firing.
He's missed a few bunnies at the rim and dunks and things like that. I think he just got to sit down a little bit longer. But so if Giannis is not in your top 5, who else?
I think it's Ant, and then I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. So nobody on Boston, nobody on New York.
Where Cade
in there?
Cade is up there.
Okay.
Who else am I forgetting at the top of the West? Nobody on Houston. Denver's Jokic.
Yeah, you say you ain't no Luka.
It might be. I guess it comes down to Luka or Cade, because I do think I have Ant over both of them.
What about Kawhi?
Hey, Kawhi been hooping this year. This season, Kawhi been hooping like a top 5 player.
Yeah, you
fuck it, give me Kawhi.
So say your 5 one more time then.
Shea, Jokic, Wembanyama, Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard.
Low-key, I think.
Okay, I'm not mad.
I think I would have Giannis in that 5, but then it's like, who do you drop out of that? Triple T reporting live from the Bucks game. Giannis hung himself, bucket hanging.
Got the rebound. He got 2 points, but still.
Energy and effort.
Oh, Triple T, I'm glad you're here.
It's crazy shit happened today.
Brother, I got to order you another hoodie.
So we got to get your t-shirt too.
He got to tell me what t-shirt he wants.
He just wanted plain, because he wants us to sign it. So he just
said, yeah. Okay, then I'll do the same order. I'll do the order at the same time. Somebody went in my car and took your hoodie, fam. And my son's lunch. But
that's crazy. So if you
the parking structure at my job on the 7th floor. So it wasn't just like somebody passing by. Somebody went in there.
Fab, you gonna see somebody in the building walk.
So so if you see this hoodie in the 2X, somebody ask them where they got it from.
Crazy.
Yeah, ask them like who hosts that show, and just see if they know the answer. If they don't, that's probably the nigga who stole the hoodie.
If it ain't Triple T,
well, where'd you get that hoodie at? It only come from us. Which host gave you that hoodie?
That nigga like, start stuttering. So he starts stuttering.
That nigga Steve gave it to me. Who the fuck is Steve?
As soon as he starts stuttering, nigga,
got it from my nigga Steve.
He would be waking up.
But if you want your own, go to our website. Exactly. Not our website, but go to our
link in the description.
Get it.
Link in the description. All right. That's it for NBA, I believe, this week. Yeah, that's it.
Shout out to Jason Tatum for coming back.
Shout out to him.
That's crazy, bro. That's some.
Shout out to him.
It's Wakanda work.
I saw an article. I meant to send it to y'all. It was from is it Tom Habistro? I believe it was. But he put together an article highlighting the length it took for players to come back from Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
And Tatum actually wasn't like the quickest. Like there have been some others over the. I think Kobe actually came back a little bit quicker than Tatum did, which was really interesting. I'll try to find it.
But he deteriorated.
Well, I mean, he didn't come back. He was already old by that point too, which I was so sad.
Deteriorated strong work.
Is it?
But
we saw it in real time.
He fell off.
When
it was the fall off. He can't go.
That season when he tore his Achilles, I was like in my full Kobe appreciation bag, and then he tore it, and I was like, dang. I should have appreciated this long before.
Hurt for real, fam.
Should have appreciated this. All right. NFL free agency. We had breaking news, actually, while we were sitting here getting ready for the pod. Tim, why don't you take it away?
On some wild shit. I got to look up when the last time it actually happened, but the Raiders had traded for Max Crosby.
Nope.
That's not the one?
Ravens.
The Ravens. I'm sorry. The Ravens traded for Max Crosby from the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
But the Ravens balked. That's why I was going there. The Ravens balked on that trade. And apparently it's due to the medical, you said? Mm-hmm. So probably something with the physical after, they always have to go to a physical.
His knee, they didn't want to assume the risk of his knee after they had a chance to investigate it.
Okay.
So basically he failed the physical and they didn't think that he would hold up.
Now the compensation to the Raiders from Baltimore was 2 first-round picks this year and next year. Mm-hmm. So now that's rescinded. That's not going to happen. The Raiders, speaking of free agency, were spending like they got a team, bro. Like, hey, we rebuilding like a mug, and I don't blame them because if you have 2 first-round picks this year, on top of gobs and gobs and gobs of money for free agency, the thing going into this free agency, a lot of people was like, "Oh, this free agency class week, this last week." No, this free agency class does not have the big name star power at the top like that. Sure, but this is one of the deepest free agency classes in the world. There's a lot of good players on this free agency list, whether they're younger, whether they're some vets or anything like that. There's a lot of at different positions at that. So the thing from a bunch of different analysts actually is if your team can't get help in this free agency, blame them, not nobody else.
I think too, when people call a free agency class weak, it is because because there's not the top line stars, meaning that teams with cap space are going to have to pay some players who ain't stars some star dollars, and then they kind of
like they have.
I'm gonna say in this class it would be the tackles because it's not that many.
I'm still waiting for Rasheed Walker to get signed.
It's not that many because Jenkins just went to the Browns.
And like maybe this is because like my formative years were spent with Ted Thompson as our GM, but I feel like free agency is
Fool's gold.
It's a loser's game.
The first few days definitely are.
The team that usually wins free agency usually don't win. It's typically been the thing.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. It's just like you're usually paying people for what they've done so far. And like with football, you're always one injury away from just being done, essentially. So it's like the upside is limited and you're paying for past performance.
I mean, ain't that all raises and salaries?
Yeah, but like if you're paying somebody off a rookie scale, like you're not paying them as much as somebody that you're bringing in free agency typically.
True, but I mean but that's still off the rookie scale because like half of these cats, some of these cats is coming off their rookie scale contracts. Quay Walker.
Yeah, that's my point. Like you use like their cost effective years are on that rookie deal. Right. Yeah. Then you're paying them for their name, which may not be like the same productivity that you just got off that rookie deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
To that point, I see Mike's in the comments. Shout out to Mike Patton. Again, make sure I check out Torrin, the AFC South. He said that this was the most Raiders thing to happen to the Raiders, which truly it is. Like, what happens now?
So, like, if they, because I know it's a hard cap, or it's a hard cap in theory. Like, had they spent the money that they thought they freed up by getting rid of Crosby?
That's what I thought from the way they was signing cats.
That's what I was thinking too, because it's like, even though you traded them, you still have the dead cap because it's not necessarily like a clean cut. The team that receives him don't have the dead cap coming if they cut him, so you still keep that. So I would assume that they was taking into account whatever they freed up from the savings from the trade, even though they would acquire the dead cap on top of what they already had. Spend that money like that. Yeah, I know that sucks, especially because you got 2 first-round picks from a team that never trades them.
Right. I just opened up my app because I was trying to look up the Raiders stuff, and the first thing I see is Luke Cornett on spurring Magic City Monday cancellation. Quote, needed to be done. I was like, all right,
be done.
With this intense-ass picture
this
of him.
Man,
like, all right,
he said it like
really
he stood on
Smithers
business
in the booty club.
Right.
Like, no ass cheeks, please.
My man act like he stood on business.
Right,
no, but of the things that happened day one, outside of the rewind on this trade, is there any free agency signings that you were like, oh man, that can work out, that can be a really good one, or surprised you like, oh word?
I've been more so Packers focused on things. I will say, shout out to Malik Willis for getting the bag in Miami. Shout out to you for that, sir. I hope you do well every time you're not playing against the Green Bay Packers.
Did they play them this year?
I cannot recall.
That's fine.
But
yes, I think week 6 or something like that.
The Romeo Doubs to New England. Love that.
Yeah, that's a good pickup for them.
Love that, because now you got number 1 receiver that's walking right into your building. I love that.
Yeah, I like that for him. Like, I'm glad he got paid. Like, he's somebody that probably sacrificed some of his numbers being in that receiver room with the Packers and like the offense that they ran. But like, he's like you said, he's a true number 1 receiver and got paid like it. So
yeah. Mike also added that the Patriots won free agency last year and they won. So
they didn't win the whole thing.
But I mean,
I hear you.
I hear you. There.
He went from a top 5 pick.
It was also the same year. Like, think of the Philadelphia Eagles, the year that they had one free agency and they had all them Pro Bowlers and shit like that. Yeah, they went up there, but they didn't win either. Like, the winning is winning. Like, I get you saying they made it to the AFC Championship. I mean, shit, damn near.
No, I mean, I think that the Patriots can be seen as a winner.
You can
both
see
in free agency and in what actually came to pass, because they made it all the way.
Right.
God.
Like, I swear, Kyle Kuzma makes the shots. I'm like, why'd you take that? And then he missed the shots. Like, oh, that's a good shot. Like, I'd never know.
That one was a shot he needed to take. Though,
yeah, for sure. But like, I just thought that was a heave, and it just goes straight in.
No, but Mike, I'll give you a little bit for the Patriots, just a little bit, not much.
Tim don't like to take an L. That's all that is. Tim don't like to take no L, so that's all that is.
Fuck what y'all talking about.
He's over there with the winning semantics, like for real.
Right, like that's Tim.
I mean, they made the Super Bowl, but did they win anything?
I mean, seriously, the thing with free agency has always been, because I'm not gonna let y'all shit on me. No, I'm not gonna let y'all shit on me. Talk like that.
More often than not, the winner of free agency does not win.
So we want to talk semantics. You were talking about 1 year, sure.
More often than not, the Patriots you can look at it and say that's an anomaly. Like that
but majority of the time, yes. No, like most of the time.
But you can't say like the Patriots didn't win.
That's what I'll give him that. I did go back and say I'll give you some of that. That's why niggas talking about I don't want to take an L, nigga. I said if I say I'm gonna give you and give in and say okay, you got it. Does not concede?
But it always comes with
it's a yes or no.
If a qualifier
it's a yes or no.
Then it's not
did I not
yes or no.
concede to what you said?
No, not with a qualifier.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
It's a hill.
If I say, you know what,
I'm gonna die on it.
You know what, you got it. Then you got it, my nigga. But then you gonna sit there arguing, give me the whole thing. Like fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Not with a qualifier.
Oh man.
It also feels like you argue against your own point. You talk about like how impactful free agency is, and then you're like, actually, it's not that impactful because the team that does well. I did not say that. So the team that wins free agency doesn't win, but also free agency is very important.
Free agency is impactful. We got Charles Woodson. We helped win. We didn't win free agency that year. Free agency is impactful. I did not say that. Thank you. Next, niggas. I'm sick of y'all shit. No, we're going to do this tonight.
I'm saying like following the logical
your logical thread that way, yes. But because you can have a good free agency class, not win free agency, and still win.
The thing that Tim is focusing on is the day one. People who win it on the first day.
That's always been. That's what it was.
Where the big money comes in.
That was the context.
But we're now deciphering day ones. So, okay, go back to your original point. What was your point about day one? I'm curious. I just want to know what your question is.
My question was there any impactful signings that y'all asked? I said, was there anything impactful or any signings that may have been like, oh, damn, that's a good look. Like Kenneth Walker to the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's a good look.
That's what I asked.
You ain't wrong.
But there's going to be some good sign because like that can lead for them to get in the Super Bowl. They've been looking for a running back for years. Getting the Super Bowl MVP behind Patrick Mahomes and that shit. That is a winning signing to me. But that's also a day one thing. He could blow us. Something could happen. I ain't finished that. Something could happen to your point when you signed the free agent on a rookie deal and it didn't pan out. It could happen like that. But on paper, hell no, I ain't cursing no damn body. That's why I ain't finished that because I would not wish that on anybody.
Oh shit!
That's why I ain't finished that. I ain't putting that in the atmosphere for nobody.
Shit.
That would suck.
What did he say? Fuck me for?
Sorry, Mike did mention in there since he's our Titans expert.
Yeah.
The Titans signed Alante Taylor.
Yeah,
huge gift for them. Sorry,
along with the Titans getting John Franklin Myers to pair with Jeffrey Simmons. That's scary hours.
Yeah, Jeffrey's a big
boy. My boy Snow, he a Titans fan.
Yes, he is.
The only Titans fan I know.
That's
you got two.
He's not a fan. He covers the division.
Ah, got you.
He covers the entire AFC South. AKA.
Thank you for that insight, my good son.
Make sure y'all check out Touring the AFC South because Mike, he dedicated.
Don't do my Jacksonville Jaguars too bad, bro. These motherfuckers get on my nerves. They do.
They had winning ways though. Winning ways.
Who?
Jaguars.
Huh, you said what? No, I'm talking about Ken.
No, I said
he said winning ways.
That's why I said who.
The Jags.
They
were a good team last season.
They were.
Oh, you wildin'.
They were really good.
Well, wait,
no,
they
because
ain't win the Super Bowl, so they ain't win.
The Jags disappoint me because the Jaguars will go on these hot ass runs. Y'all know me. I be talking about them throughout the season. Jaguars go on these runs. Really they be doing good. I'll say it, but then all of a sudden I'll be like, here these motherfuckers go again.
I think last year was different though. Last year felt like the start of
last year they were cooking. Like last year they had ETN was balling.
That was one of the games that we like, wait, they won?
They won the
Sunshine was doing this thing. Like they went on a run towards the end of the year, but then the two Jaguars fashion.
They were 13-4.
They were just lost in the playoffs. Well,
yeah,
and that's where my disappointment comes.
They had a great year. They had a great year.
We could have a good year.
They finished the game on an 8-game win streak.
That's why I said at the end of the year they were crazy. I keep up with these niggas.
But he said Mike said they went 0-2 in signing their big free agents this offseason. Devin Lloyd and Travis Etienne, both of them out.
Etienne is on the Saints, and Lloyd went with Quay over to the Raiders. Or is it with the Demon?
With Etienne going to the Saints, now you sitting here, Kamara sitting here like, excuse y'all?
I think they gave him like 3 years too, 3 or 4 years.
He said,
yeah, Etienne nice.
Let me find a way out of here. Yeah, free agency's been interesting. Real quick before we move off this, shout out to Jerry Jones. At this point, Jerry, I don't know why you answer the phone when you see
Green Bay
a Wisconsin area code on your phone.
That's not just 912.
But thank you for answering.
I think Green Bay is 912.
Because the fact that the Packers were able to get a future fourth for Rashawn Gary when they were just going to cut him. Rashawn already put the message out. He had the whole thank you, Green Bay.
I'm just imagining like Goody was on the phone with Jerry, and then they saw that and like, I got to call you back. And it was like, hey, take that shit down.
You are still a Packer, sir.
Like, bro, I just lost a third because your ass. Take this shit down.
Take it down. And he took it down. And now he's a Cowboy. And the
Packers got your ass to Cleveland.
Oh, Devin Lloyd went to Charlotte, apparently.
Charlotte, okay. Oh, then it was Dean that went to the Raiders.
So
that's a good pickup for Charlotte.
Shout out to Jerry Jones. I just wanted to say that.
Good old Jerry.
Shout out to my Uncle Michael. I was texting him, the Cowboys fan, about Rashawn Gary, and he was like, is he that bad? I said it's a fourth, so whatever. I said, enjoy.
Enjoy. I mean, he's Rashawn back with Gary. Clark.
That don't mean, like, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean,
what did he do here?
Right, with Clark.
I mean, he was better with Clark.
Was he?
He had better numbers.
Did he?
I mean, Clark was just here 2 seasons ago. He had a better season.
Rashawn Gary ain't never had a season where he had double-digit sacks.
No.
And then this one year where he's finally got the number one rusher and he got somebody else getting double teams and he sees single coverage majority of the season.
He in the back.
That man started the season off. He had 7.5 assists at the end of October. And I said, hey, maybe Rashawn Gary got something. Y'all know how many sacks he had when he finished the season?
7.5.
7.5.
Wow.
That man did not get a sack in the month of November, December,
that's crazy.
or January.
He took off. He's like, y'all
got it.
That's why Micah Parsons' brother is on Twitter just doing victory laps about Rashawn Gary not being on this team.
I don't remember what come with Micah.
Oh yeah, all this. That's what Uncle Michael said. He said, "Hey, Micah got to stop talking sometimes."
And he'll be him sometimes to be his brother.
Yeah.
And then he got to go talk for his brother.
Honestly, that's kind of Doc too, where it's like you guys shut up, like you a little too honest. Doc can tell you the whole game plan in pregame.
Yeah, then he'd be close to the best with other stuff. I'm like, why can't you give us a regular injury report?
Is he hurt or not?
What does Sue mean, brother?
Well, today we think that he got a couple shots up, and I think he looked fine.
What could be horrible?
Is he hurt or not?
That's because he had polyps on his throat.
Yeah,
he can't control how his voice sounds. I have a very sensitive.
Would he be yelling? Been trying to be yelling? I'm like, dog.
That's how I have an uncle who has a voice. Not his isn't as gravelly as Doc's. His is actually a lot softer than Doc's, but it's a consistent whisper because he has polyps on his vocal cords. So you can't control what you can't control. That is, I ain't gonna make fun of Doc not having a voice no more because he had a medical condition. But
there was I feel like there was a video from when Doc first started doing TV.
Yeah, his voice was
in the
different.
90s. It was way different.
Completely different voice. I actually never heard. By the time I was born, my uncle already had the stuff on his voice. So all the kids used to be scared of him, except for me.
He probably was scared the shit out of everybody.
The other kids used to be scared. He was always talking in a whisper. It's like, hey, how you doing?
I can't open it.
All right. Let's move into some wrestling to close this out. Before we get into our WrestleMania build, I just want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about the multitude of masked men accompanying Seth Rollins everywhere? Because it's kind of weak to me.
Trash. 15 minutes
the fact
of nothing.
That got a holy shit chant.
I was like, really?
They was playing the do-si-do and shit. Ring around a Rosie in the ring. I'm like, bro, what is this?
Also, I did not lose Seth Rollins the entire time. I was like, there he go. I'm very good at the game.
One dude that was like my size and shit.
It was a husky fella out there.
I was like, what the fuck?
I'm very good at that game at basketball games where they show you the card go under the hat. You got to follow the hat.
Oh, man.
I'm watching Seth Rollins, and first of all, he was moving like that one dude they had the video of where he's like making drinks and he moving his body fast.
But ain't doing shit.
That was Seth Rollins. I was like, he's right there. Here he go. There he go. Triple H got in like he just loves some masked men. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Well, you gotta wrap this shit up,
please.
Like it's too.
I think they're playing too. Like this feels like a very quick eject button just to kind of tie off that storyline and then move forward from there. Because obviously this was supposed to be Braun at first, and then it was supposed to be the other Braun, and now it's Logan Paul in the spot.
Yeah,
and like we've already done Seth Rollins and Logan Paul at WrestleMania, so I'm not even sure. But then nobody wants to be Austin Theory, so I don't know what they're gonna do.
What the fuck is he?
Why is he even there, fam?
Should never have been Austin Theory to begin with.
Shenanigans.
Although apparently, Arc Boy is out of shape, so maybe that's why he.
Because he ain't been wrestling. He probably said, "What's the point?" His wife got a bad finger. He like, I'm just home with the wife right now, man.
She finally rehabbing now, so he probably.
Well, she been rehabbing the whole time. She finally had surgery.
She had to have another surgery, yeah. And then it's tough sledding for them. But and you also had a gripe that you wanted to get off your chest before we get into our WrestleMania bill, because I think your point actually leads into our creative decision and conversation that we'll have about how we would book this card out.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they dropped the ball, letting Cody beat Drew at SmackDown, because they could have definitely set up something way more larger and way more feels more like a main event for Mania. Like you could have did a 4-way, or you could have did a triple threat. The triple threat that I had would have been perfect. It could have been Randy, Cody, Drew. Perfect. If you want to do a 4-way, you could throw Fatu in there. Would have just everybody just give it to me.
Add 2 more.
Huh?
Add 2 more.
What,
just make it a big ass main event. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
we don't need that many.
Yeah, but still,
shit,
you could
might as well.
I don't want that for no main event.
But now it's like, what do you do for Drew now?
Like we
did this big ass build up for just Drew to lose the title, for him to just fight Jacob at Mania.
What I'm imagining, like putting the pieces back together retroactively, is like it was always supposed to be Drew and Jacob and Cody and presumably Randy. So they realized, so they gave Drew like a little thank you for doing business, kind of 2-month reign, give him another championship, let him be, but like it was always supposed to be the plan, because like the story that they set up was Drew knocked him out, put him out of business for a couple months. He comes back, so instead of costing him the title in that match, he accidentally cost Cody, which gives him some more stuff to kind of play with for a couple months, but it was always going to get back around to here. And now you've already got the story set up. Jake and Jacob cost him the title in this match, right?
Yep.
So it's already the Steve's been planning, and they when you see they montage at Mania, it's gonna go all the way back to him putting them out of business.
I think the more interesting event though would have been a triple threat with Jacob and Cody and Drew, because all 3 of them have been intertwined this whole time.
Yeah.
But now they're pulling Drew out separately and Jacob out separately, and then they're like, "Hey, Randy, come on in here." Which I do think that they'll be able to tell an interesting story with the legacy angle and all that stuff. But like
Randy's going to win. Like he has to win.
You think so?
He has to win 15. Cody can lose. They've showed time and time again. It don't matter how many times Cody loses. He can be the champion. It doesn't matter. So now it don't mean nothing no more, really, because we're doing it so much. It's like, okay, Cody the champ again. Like he the golden boy. We know that. So he can lose and win the title next week and be fine. So Randy beating him, plus they put, friends or whatever, legend, all of that. Cody is all about legacy. Like, who better for Randy to be, to get the 15 and to, ride off in the sunset if he is going to retire next year. Retire soon, you give him his 15 now against the Golden Boy, and we can figure everything else out. Cody can win the title at SummerSlam. Then there we go.
So you just do the same thing you just did.
Exactly.
With,
that's what
the last year.
That's what it looks like they're trying to do, and it doesn't make sense.
I mean,
they can make it more fun or make it more interesting.
He ain't really earned it, but I give Triple H more of a benefit of the doubt in that regard, that he won't do the same exact thing that he just did. Like you can say it can be predictable, but I don't think he's just gonna completely rehash the same storyline that they just did last year.
I'm not saying it's gonna be the same thing, but it's like it's different ways that we could get to a better Mania main event for night one. Then of course you got the names is there, Randy and Cody, but just what you could have done is because they're building fucking Punk and Roman to be like Rock in Austin. So if it's that huge, that's what I'm saying. So it's been amazing. So then night one, all you have is just Cody and Randy. If you could have made that into a triple threat or a 4-way, like it would match it.
A big ass.
Then that's what I'm saying. It could have just been amazing. Like literally, y'all could have made it, but like it's the best WrestleMania ever.
But who is everybody? Because the story they had been telling, it seemed the logical conclusion was just them 3. Who else are you adding into that mix?
You still got to keep Randy in there.
What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Randy would still have to be in the mix. You got them 3. You got
4. But Tim was saying like Cody. 6.
Well, he said add 2 more.
I said add 2 more, but it was like, what are we gonna do with Trick?
he ain't gonna be.
He ain't gonna be.
I'm just saying, like he's also building on the star power that he has currently. Like he's hot.
They ain't gonna give him that Mania yet.
You can. I'm not saying give him the belt.
But
also not the belt either.
I also think like historically, WrestleMania main events have been one-on-one.
Like when you do triple threat, that's already kind of like, ooh, we're kind of.
And they just did the same thing last year, where it's like night 1 triple threat, night 2 one-on-one title. So it's like, again, not wanting to do the same thing over and over again. It's like, yeah, I think that this should be a year. I think we're due for a year where it's just like
a single.
Both of them are one-on-one.
Mano, like this is what WrestleMania, like get our biggest stars in matches against each other, and like it looks good on the poster. You got casual fans that like Randy Orton is what top 4, top 5 of most recognizable wrestlers on the planet. Like, yeah, it makes sense to have him in your main event. Cody is your golden boy. Makes sense to have him in the main event. Roman Reigns is a crossover star. Makes sense to have him in the main event. CM Punk, again, like has been your workhorse all year. Is one of the biggest stars in wrestling. Makes sense. Like, I think we're overthinking it when it's like, we need to get this person in. We need to get this person in. It's just like, what's going to look good on the poster that gets people to tune in on ESPN app.
And you can find ways to get them on the card without it being in the main event. Like there are other ways to get people in because, like, Trick deserved to be on the card because he's over.
But I'm not saying main event.
But he don't need to be inserted into this story just
now. For that, yeah.
Right.
He gonna have his song.
That's the point that I was making. That's why I was saying triple threat, because the way they were telling the story, it lended itself to, okay, well, all 3 of them got beef and they keep costing each other the belt. So the 3 of them are going to fight, but then WWE said, no, we're going to pull this out. Yeah. We're going to do this a little bit differently. Which actually brings us to the conversation about us that we've been putting off for the last couple of weeks, waiting for everybody to be in the building, which is continuing to build out our WrestleMania. I mean, ain't no shots. I was gone a week too.
I'll take my shot.
See, the voice thing is starting to happen. But the building of the card.
Yeah. So just to so we started building this before they locked in some of these matches. So like I just want to point out like what's booked so far, and then we can try to fill out the card the rest of the way. So we have Punk and Roman for the world title. Excuse me. Sorry. Cody and Orton for the WWE title. We've got Vaquer and Liv Morgan for the one of the women's titles. We got Rhea and Jay for the other women's title. And we have a Brock Lesnar open challenge.
Brock versus open.
They probably go give it to us.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I think that's who answers the open challenge.
That's gonna be great. That's gonna be too big, too meaty, man.
So that means that we have what do we say? I mean, matches a night.
5 a night, 4 a night.
I'm struggling.
I mean, they keep it for most of the PLEs. They keep it what, 4 matches?
No, not for WrestleMania.
I know. I'm saying we started
we're drawing it out,
and then let's say SummerSlam and like the big 5, like those get. Let's say those get an extra match. So let's say 6 for WrestleMania.
Yeah, I got, and then 6 each night, like 12 matches.
So we need 12 matches total.
That makes sense.
So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 5, so we need another 7.
So we already so what we go get Dominic versus Finn.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna be for the IC title
anymore. Yeah.
Which means we gotta put Penta in here somewhere.
So Penta gotta go and get Penta and Trick would make sense.
They on different shows. Not that matters, but
give me Penta.
Like WrestleMania.
Give me Penta and El Grande.
I think El Grande versus El Grande.
Yeah, we need the
they're doing the Grande matches.
Yeah. We need the match.
That's gonna be at Mania then probably.
Yeah,
I mean, we already got that on there.
Our card.
Yeah, we got that.
Let me read off what we had from the last time we did this. So we got Finn versus Dom. We had Gunther versus Ova versus Brock. So I guess we just turned that into Ova versus Brock. So we still need to find something for Gunther. We have the Americanos against each other. We had a women's tag team title match. It used to have Rio in here, but the other teams were Bella Twins, Bayley and Lyra, Kabuki Warriors.
That was our
Charlotte.
That was
and
ladder
Alexa,
match.
That was our 10 match with everybody up in it.
The Nia and Lash. I forget the.
Yeah, they're the champs now.
Irresistible Forces.
Irresistible Forces. I mean, honestly, I'm good with those. I'm still good with that match. With that too, Do we want to add another team to replace Rhea and Io?
If we don't replace them, it's what, 5?
Yeah.
If I say I don't see them on this list.
I know I took them off.
Oh, okay. I was say it'd be fine just as is.
Yeah.
Bella's, Bayley, and Lyra, Kabuki, Charlotte, Alexa, and Nia Lash.
Are there any other women's tag teams that?
Not that I would throw in this mix.
Okay, keep it at those 5. We had AJ Lee and Becky for the IC title, which they just did.
They already did that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but they'll probably do a rematch of Mania. I can see that.
She's been fighting for it. Becky, has been fighting for her rematch.
She gonna get it. She gonna politic her way into it.
Like, it's very obviously like a Trump thing, but it's so funny.
It is hilarious. That's what it is. It's the Trump thing, but it's so funny. You gonna get it.
To be clear about the Trump thing, she's just playing like a character inspired by Trump.
Yeah, I caught that immediately as soon as she said, "I'm the best female wrestler." I'm not the only one saying it. Everyone is saying it. I said, "Oh Lord!"
And now the crooked refs are the ones that are costing her the title. And
did y'all see? Someone had asked Danhausen to curse Becky Lynch with a picture of her, and he said he tagged Becky. Says, "This you?" And Becky responded, "No, that's Jessica Carr dressed up as me. Curse her instead." Which, really quick on Danhausen.
You're a fan.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan now.
Oh, see,
I had to see him in action.
Got you hooked.
Oh, the man's hilarious. He adds Hausen to everything. It's hilarious to me.
You need the comedy though.
You do. I'm a fan of the comedy acts.
Him and R-Truth, get them together.
The person they said they wanted to see him form a tag team with was actually Finn Balor, and they said
Demon
Hauser.
Yeah.
Demon Hauser. Have Finn do his demon gimmick with Danhausen, and then they Demon Hauser. I'm here for it.
That might be lit.
Not at WrestleMania.
He can't wrestle.
Yeah, no.
He can't wrestle.
Sorry. So we had the MFTs versus the Usos to unify the tag titles.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm whelmed.
Isn't R-Truth and
Damian
Priest the number one?
Them before.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they
Damian Priest and R-Truth won the first.
Yeah, they the number one contenders.
Yeah, but we had this way before.
Yeah. Right, but they are at the bottom of the list on need matches. So that's why I'm like,
if Damian Priest don't make it, he don't make it.
Yeah.
He ain't really had a great year.
No, not at all. He had a strong last year.
Yeah. And even so, it was kind of...
They were trying to do something and they failed in doing it. We just to finish out what we already had, we had Trick versus LA Knight and then Javon versus Carmelo Hayes.
Let me talk to you. Let's talk about it.
I'm still good with that. Like that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
The battle on the mic will be fun.
Yeah.
But also not on the same show. So.
Still, it's just dream match.
I mean, it's our dream match. So like, we can choose who goes where. So I just listed out some people that still need matches that we didn't have on our original card. So Raquel, Io, Jacob Fatu, Logan Paul, Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, R-Truth, Miz, Danhausen, Seth Rollins, the Bronze if they're healthy, Penta, Dragon Lee, Street Profits, New Day, and Chelsea Green.
Shit, you got to get Penta in there because he's the champion.
Yep.
And who's the U.S. Women's title?
Julia.
I
guess Julia and what's her name? Like they can also do.
That'll be SmackDown.
They definitely a SmackDown match.
Yeah, that'll be a SmackDown match.
Or the Raw after WrestleMania.
After Mania, yeah. You'll save something.
I think Danhausen gets a comedy segment of some sort.
Him and Joe, him and Joe can do something together.
I was like either that or he could be whatever celebrity come in, or probably him, Truth, and Chelsea can have a segment.
Chelsea. Yeah, especially if the Miz is his forced mentor at this point.
So he don't get cursed.
Because he was tweeting at the Miz too. He said, "Please send me your address as soon as possible." Then he said, "You have a pool house and at your
a pool house." That's
but Penta has to be on the card. The new IC champ.
He definitely.
And he's a draw. Like his WrestleMania interest is going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be lit. Yeah.
I've been curious. Like, what is the difference between why is one connecting the other? So, like, what's the difference between Penta and Rey Fenix? That like Penta is like a superstar, and then Rey Fenix just he seemed like just as good a wrestler.
He is.
His mask is cool. His interest is cool. Like
everything almost is identical.
Penta got more aura. It's something about Penta it's like Penta got like the
he connects more to the people.
Yeah, it's something about
like Penta really can because he come out, he do the. He touched the people and all that shit. So
it's the walk,
and it's extra inspiring too. My man is dead.
I'm just like
my man dog tired,
dude. Like Loki, Rey Fenix's song is colder. Like to me,
yeah.
Penta extra inspiring though.
It is. If we just doing an interest theme, like,
I be doing that walking home. The Penta. That's fire.
But yeah, it's just like to your point, like so much of wrestling is just like charisma, and that's the only difference really between the two.
He got it.
Yeah, because Ray Phoenix can wrestle though. Yeah. Ray Phoenix can wrestle, but he just don't have everything else.
And I like that top rope when he kick him.
Oh yeah,
like run across the top rope and kick him in the face.
Bam got 62 3/4.
Woof.
He put up 31.
Yeah, 43 at halftime.
Yep.
Damn, bro.
You said he got
63.
Bay in the stands.
That's why I said if anybody was gonna say that,
the most random,
Bam.
That's the most random 60-point game of maybe all time.
You have the score for the game?
He was hitting hella threes.
Because I'm curious to see, like, is he gonna play in the fourth quarter and possibly?
He probably gonna go for 81. Before you came in, you was out. I was talking about Rashad McCants. Because I had 15 in the first. I was thinking I'm going to get 81. Like, Bam could say that today with 31 in the first. This nigga got 63 in the third. You need 18 more. I can see it happening.
Because they playing the Wizards. So, like,
he might not play.
He might not play.
115 to 98 with 11:27 left in the fourth.
He might play the rest of the game.
Damn, that'd be crazy. Put up a Kobe.
At the moment, he is at 64.
So I'm going to have to go home and watch this game.
He's 17 to 35.
17 to 35.
17 to 35.
16 from 3.
Yeah.
How many?
Oh, he cooled off from 3.
Oh,
he was 5 of 8.
24 or 29 from free throw.
I was definitely like, where was it?
Because he was 5 of 8 from 3. That nigga 6 for 16.
Yeah.
24 of 29 from the free throw line by yourself is crazy. Not a team has shot 29 free throws. Bam Adebayo has shot.
Himself. That's crazy.
And like Bam don't really have a game that's.
No, I gotta say
that he can put up that 60 like that.
Well, just that to get 30 free throw attempts, like he don't. It's not like
he'd be back. Yeah,
I gotta see what happens.
Especially if he chucked up 16 threes.
How was he getting fouled? Who was fouling?
Almost half his shots are threes.
That's nuts.
I mean,
I gotta go back and watch
Is this team not fouled out?
I guess Powell and Hero aren't playing, so the shots got to come from somewhere.
Oh, so he just like he had no choice.
Yeah, because it's
Look at this
Larson, Jaconis,
Larson,
Gardner,
Davion Mitchell.
Ain't no offense on that.
Drew Smith.
Pacheco can help.
Oh, so he got green light.
Can help.
He got the ultimate green light tonight.
Myron Gardner.
Oh, he gonna play.
Literally nobody else is shooting. Davion Mitchell is the second highest shot total with 9.
They probably just like, hey, go ahead, Bam.
And they only up by 16.
And maybe because he got 31 the first, like now they're feeding him.
Like, go ahead, Bam. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, Alex.
Especially got the hot hand. Like, he can foul shit just like that.
Just like the Bucks finding Kuz. Kuz got to have at least like 20 right now.
Yeah.
This man, every time I look up, he hitting a 3.
That's my boy.
He has 26 on 10 of 15.
Okay, big Kuz.
I got to tell you, I know we're talking about wrestling. I'm sorry. But Kyle Kuzma has been like my favorite Buck this season.
Really?
Told you.
Yeah.
I told you.
Because he has
turn it around.
First, he's been somebody who's been very professional.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
He has been somebody who has bought into what his role on the team is supposed to be. He hasn't complained about it.
Mm-hmm.
Even when his minutes fluctuate, it ain't like he a perfect player because he still have these moments. He's like, what
are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
But
then he do what he did tonight.
Yeah, but like
make you forget about it.
You know what made his field goal percentage increase? He took that motherfucking hard charging ass floater out the motherfucking
That's
bag.
What I'm saying. He took out
that running hook.
He changed. Doc
Rivers took that out completely.
Doc told him, "You shoot threes and you shoot at the rim, and that's all we want to see. And when you shoot them threes, I don't want it to be dribble, ISO, step back 3.
He be thinking
your ass downhill.
He be trying to hoop like LaMelo.
A to B,
catch and shoot.
Sorry, back to Bam. The push notification I got said he surpasses LeBron James 61 for a single game franchise record. He also surpasses Kobe Bryant 62 for most points through 3 quarters.
And he also passed LeBron for the most points by a Heat player in 1 quarter. That was the thing I got for the first time.
Out here making history.
Yeah, he doing his thing this game.
This is gonna be the night that Bam Adebayo went for 90. Like
that'd be nuts, man.
Again, he had 67 and counting.
And it's not like Bam is called. Bam is an all-star. Bam is an Olympian. But this got to be the randomest 60-point game ever. Like
Bam got all NBA once.
If you made a list of players you expect to go for 60, like he would be below like
just because of what his game is.
Yeah, he got
that mid-range shot. He'll shoot some threes, but he's more finesse.
He's not a scorer.
Yeah, he's not. He's more of a midi jump shooter. Like he's not necessarily banging at the rim.
Like he would be like if you told me a Heat player went for 60, like he would be 4th or 5th on the list.
Now Cool's doing
You
some
gotta
stuff.
take that though. You gotta take this.
No.
Take that.
I mean, get that shit up out of here.
You gotta take that.
It was a
with
heat
Coos,
check.
bro.
Less of that.
Exactly. He had to see if he
heat
hey,
check.
because if he hit it, I'm guarantee I'm doing it again when I come down.
Take it further out.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
minus over tax is the league. Right.
That's crazy. I can't believe that Bam got that many points.
Shout out,
He got
man.
67 now.
Hey, man, I'm down for history. We can do it.
Well, he might turn that game.
I'm like, it's a close. I mean, I know you got to
I
watch
was
it
at
for work.
the
But
two. I keep an eye on. I keep y'all updated.
It's
here, I can put my. I can put.
This a league. Hold on. This a league pass game. Continue with the wrestling.
Where we at? So yeah, we need some extra matches. We may need to cut some matches. So we can.
So locked in, we have 3, 5. And
Yep.
then we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 13 total.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe let's just do 7 and 7. So
Yeah,
14.
I think 14 is probably the max you can do.
How many more we need?
1.
Okay. Let's get
Although, like, are we keeping all them matches?
Ooh, that's
it. I
the
would say
Peacock
yeah,
game?
keep all them.
I would say we've kind of agreed on keeping all of them at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not married to MFTs versus Usos. Like,
They can honestly be a SmackDown.
like the Usos maybe, but like MFTs, that them versus the Wyatt family feels like
What would
a
be
SmackDown match like a mug.
Yeah, that's SmackDown.
Who's the
for
other
sure.
hot men's tag team?
Ain't none.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
it's
don't.
not
Maybe they
any.
just don't make the card.
Like if anything, it'll be like the vision. Jay Uso gonna be on the card.
Maybe it is Vision versus the Usos because
Like,
it's just
they're
them
still
two,
fighting,
and
yeah.
they got their beef right now too.
And then they was just beefing with Punk.
Oh yeah,
And like Seth probably ain't healthy anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how. That's the
You never
that's the
know with
question.
that.
Yeah, you don't. You really don't.
and hell, maybe what's his name comes back before Mania because like he was right on the fence with that too.
Who?
Brian Breaker.
Oh, he was. Oh, okay.
I feel like it was like the low end was like 2-3 months. Is that right?
Because when did he get hurt? It was like
January, February.
it
I
could.
think
I
it would have
mean,
been like February, like a month ago.
I don't think it's safe for us to assume he's healthy
right.
enough. Yeah, healthy.
But also
enough
same with Seth. Like he's
yeah.
back, but he ain't
back.
back.
He back.
Gunther's still not on the card either.
No,
Ah, crap.
that's the thing. Like Gunther, maybe
going to be on
maybe
the
let's
card.
focus there on like specific people that got to be on the card. So like
Gunther
has to be on there.
Jey Uso has.
Do we add him with Oba and Brock?
No, we don't need
Yeah.
that.
So go back to our original
Right.
original match.
I don't think we need that.
Who else can he crush? That's
Oh, Gunther.
a face, yes. Or who will give him a good run for his money right now?
Although maybe we do. Like I don't know how we would get there with like Oba and Gunther, but like, and maybe it's too early because I don't think either one of them can really take a loss.
No.
But like let's
Not-
just
not
say
to
like
each
that's
other.
the dream match. Is there anybody else for the Brock spot?
Or
Who
Oba?
we got?
No.
Randy
Like
there.
to answer the open call from Brock.
I don't think so.
Like, is there anybody that might be able to return to WWE that they stay for that spot, or an injury
I
return,
mean,
or
somebody returning for the Brock spot, they got to be able to deal with his big ass.
actually beat him, or actually make it believable that. they can
Right.
beat
It's
him.
worth
like,
it for him to premiere.
I guess what did Heyman say when he threw out the challenge? It was like nobody in the locker room is man enough, yada yada yada. So like that kind of speaks to
So who that coming back? Though?
somebody that's not in the locker room.
Who's supposed to come back?
I can't think
It's
of
right
it.
now.
There was one guy that you thought might be in the box, but I don't know if that's somebody you would want for Brock necessarily.
Chris
Oh,
Jericho.
Jericho? I don't want no.
Jericho would get wrecked.
Right,
man.
that's why I did not mention him at all.
I'm not.
Same.
Brock could
I was-
destroy him.
He was in my head, and I was like, I ain't
Yeah.
But I mean, like
Uh,
if you're just for the return pop, like and like I don't know,
Well,
did they ever fight each other?
And then squash it.
Because you
Like,
can't,
have it
you
be a
can't-
quick
you
match?
can't bring Jericho back.
Yeah,
get,
to get squashed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I'm like, he gonna get the shit beat out of him.
yeah.
He got to. That's
You
what I'm saying. Whoever
can't
comes
just
back
let
got to
him
be able to
beat-
deal with
You
Brock.
can't let
where
him
we
beat
be like,
Brock either.
oh man, this is gonna be a good match if they're gonna if it's a return. I would hate for them to waste their return
Same.
on somebody that Brock is finna beat the shit out
Yeah,
of
exactly.
in 2 seconds.
Shit, I don't know.
Or
No, I often say celebrity, but no.
like when Drew Carey was in the Rumble trying to pay Kane.
Dog.
the only other person I could think of would be Damian Priest.
No.
But that would be just getting his
I
ass
wanna
whooped
see
at
that shit.
WrestleMania. But he's a big dude, so it's not like he
So,
can present a
I guess what
problem.
we're saying, it either has to, like, if it's somebody that's getting squashed, like, it doesn't make sense for it to be a surprise.
No.
Right,
So it
not
has
with
to be
Heyman on
somebody
him.
young that they want to put over Brock.
I was going to say Evans.
Really,
maybe.
it's just over.
No, Evans can't beat him.
I mean, he can't, but then
that's Ricochet Brock all over again.
Unless they actually just do Gunther being like continuing his legend killing spree, and he's gonna take Brock out.
But I feel like that's a match that you build.
Like, you got to build. You built that for some months, though.
No. I mean, I'm saying like it's not something that you have like as we don't. Because like also that would be like a really obvious hole in the car. Like if Gunther's not in the car, and then.
But I mean, the open challenge, he's gonna be on. What show is Brock appearing on? Raw.
Yeah.
They say he's gonna be there next week for the open challenge thing. So maybe whoever.
I was under the impression that it was like at WrestleMania, I'm gonna walk out and whoever is man enough to fight me.
I hope not. I thought that they were gonna announce whoever's gonna come out. Who's gonna come out on Monday against them?
Mm-hmm.
So if they do it that way, then you have time to build something.
What if they just I would say do like an old wrestler, like Stone Cold or something.
Oh, put in Solo
and Brock.
So he can just
beat shit up.
I don't know. Solo has always been presented as a strong challenge for whoever. He's never really got the shit beat out of him. Solo has always, even when he was down on a losing streak, and even when he was up, Solo has always been presented as the enforcer, as a problem, as a big threat to whomever he fought.
No, but also he's in the middle of the story with the Wyatt stuff.
But then throw Rusev ass out there and let Brock eat him up.
After Oba beat him down,
don't throw Rusev out there.
Like I said, like Oba makes the most sense. So like I do think that's ultimately where they go. But like if we're trying to, and yeah, like Oba. Gunther doesn't make sense.
I can see Goon and
Goon is gonna retire Brock, I'm sure.
Like Goon and Chris Jericho would make sense.
You think so?
More than Brock?
Gunther will wrestle a little guy though.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's more. I can see Gunther.
And Chris is a storyteller.
Yeah.
Gunther is a big on.
But that's still bringing Chris back to lose and get squashed right away.
True. I mean, shit. He could, I can see Chris beating Gunther over Chris beating Brock.
No, I think actually the other way I would go because they still pushing. I mean, Gunther done retired Goldberg.
Gunther done lost to Jey Uso.
And then since then,
and Sami Zayn.
But then they've been building him up back since.
I hear you, but he's lost to guys about Jericho's size, which makes it a little bit more believable.
I thought you don't do that right now with the way you've been building.
But the whole point of Gunther getting all this heat is to transfer it to somebody else by beating them. So like you don't give that to Chris Jericho because where you gonna go with that?
Yeah, no, you're right.
I mean, Jericho coming back unless you're gonna make him a face.
Oba makes sense. Like if you're building it up, like he killed the legend,
for sure,
career killer. Like then, that makes sense because then you can run with that for the next 10, 15 years.
So then
Jericho is a made man. He don't need help with nothing.
So then we keep Brock and Gunther away from each other. Then, and then it would be Oba versus Brock.
Yeah, we just got to figure out who Gunther will fight though.
And that's the problem. And we already at about an hour 30, so our time is coming.
That's why I said you gotta give him what's the name? Solo.
And like Penta is
a
demotion.
Right, Spencer got a title, so
and we still got to find that title contending match for Penta too.
Oh, what about for Penta Evans?
He's going against Carmelo.
On our card, he is.
Oh yeah, we do got Carmelo.
Well, we can always change things. We are creative.
Okay.
And they're on the same show.
Right.
That's why I brought it up because I was like, they are on the same show.
And then we could put Carmelo versus a boy.
Oh, Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov at Mania. Them motherfuckers will tear it down.
There's something about him on like he can wrestle though.
That match going right back to SmackDown.
Yeah, it is, man. But he can wrestle.
Like they
don't got it though.
Them matches were very much pay-per-view.
I guess if they don't have anything for Gunther, like maybe that is Dragunov.
Ilya.
Because like they've had wars in the past, and like everybody loves them. It's kind of like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, where you can just like dust that off at any point.
Is Sami Zayn on our short list for anything?
Yes, he's part of the need a match.
But he been bouncing around like just doing shit. He don't really have a main.
Got no direction.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's just been doing
wind up with Trick.
Sammy?
Yeah.
With the lemon pepper steppers.
He was just on the Breakfast Club.
But that's also why I go to. There's multiple people matches because there's so.
I mean, we're definitely gonna get a bunch of those.
Yeah,
we'll have to come back.
Yeah, we get to wrap. We gotta run it back.
Wrap it up. But that's the show for this week. We hope y'all enjoy. As a reminder, make sure you follow us on our various social media platforms at Technical Foul, TECK. NICALFOUL on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, Technical Foul Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, make sure you like up the video, comment, all the things. I gotta go. At Camille Monet CAMILOEMONAE. Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky.
Does that count?
Those things.
I don't have social. Well, I have social media, but don't follow me.
Follow the pod.
He has 71.
Yeah, Bam still hooping.
That's crazy. Everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter, Snapchat, and Blue Sky.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ask Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. We out this bit.
Hey, I got a joke. Bad players so good, they go drug test Adrian Wilson.
Yeah, 72. This is gonna be. I want to know if he actually hit it tonight. If he can get over, he need 9.
I want to know if he actually gonna hit it.
He need 10
Hey,
points.
that's why he's the